This beautiful character in front of you is Camellya. She is a character that a lot of people have been looking forward to way before her actual release. And now that she is finally, officially in the game, everyone can pull for her, anyone can pull for her. She is finally here, and it's time for me to make a guide. But not only are we going to make a guide, we are going to answer some important questions in this video for Camellya. How good is she as a free-to-play? Is she really that good? So for this video, we're gonna answer all of those questions and more. So with that being said, let's just get into the video. I'll see you guys in a bit. So first of all, I want to quickly break down her kit. Then we're gonna go into stats and builds. And finally, we're gonna go into a part where everyone needs to know. It is the rotation with the team comp and how you actually order your skills and stuff like that. It's really, really important because at first glance, it may seem really, really complicated how Camellya plays out because there's a lot of factors in her kit. There's a lot of different things. As you can see in my screen right now, her skill is glowing. That is her enhanced skill. That is the ephemeral. That is the nuke damage, basically. So of course, we're gonna have to break down on how to maximize that damage, how to actually get into this state, and so much more. There's a lot to talk about in this video, but I'm gonna try quickly go over all of her stuff. So yeah, we're gonna do a lot of showcase in this video. Let's just get this started. So first of all, we got her kit right here. The basic attack. It's just the basic attack string like this. And there you go. That's it. That's her attack string. But what makes her different is when you hold your left click, it does this and does the spinning attack like this, which is honestly, guys, that's really badass. And you can just keep on spamming that too. So you just hold your left click. I'm not releasing my left click. I'm just holding my left click right here. And she does that. She does that. She does that. And there you have it. That is her attack string in her base form. So let's go one step above. Let's level up. Let's power up, so to speak. So this right here is her second state. This is the blossom mode, and this is where you're gonna be dealing most of your damage because all of her basic attacks are buffed in this state, but you cannot move while in this state. You can only dash like this, like a swinging from the vines, Spider-Man style, and you can easily leave this state by pressing your jump once. There you go. It reverts back to her base mode. She still has that spinning thing, but it's a lot bigger now. Everything is so much bigger when she is in this state. So for example, we go click our attack once, click it twice. See? The AoE is so big in this state. And you can also do the hold thing. So if you just hold your left click like that, boom. It does the Beyblade with bigger AoE. It's just gonna keep on spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. It's endless cycle. You just have to hold your left click. And that's about it. And this is what you're going to be doing a lot. So as you can see in my screen, again, we do have our enhanced skill. This is the ephemeral. You only get this when you have full concerto energy. So if we look all the way down here, we got full concerto energy. That is the only way for you to unlock your enhanced skill. So this is what it's going to look like. And that is the AoE. So when you enter the state called budding mode. So in budding mode, you get increased damage on your skill and your basic attack. So all of these, you get increased damage based on how many crimson buds you consume. Now, what is crimson buds? Crimson buds is when you have full 40 gauge, and you can only gain 40 gauge if you enter budding state. Automatically gain 100 more 40 gauge or crimson crystals, and if you do intro skill. Now, if you have 40 gauge, you're gonna gain something called crimson buds. You gain crimson buds, as you can see here, those are crimson buds, and it consumes crystals as you do so. So if you can see right now, we have 10, and we also have full concerto energy, and we can also do the ephemeral skill. Now with the ephemeral skill, it consumes all of the crimson buds, and you enter the budding state just like that. All of the crimson buds are consumed. It deals a lot more damage, and it buffs your overall attack while you're in the budding state. We're gonna go into our blossom mode. There we go. We're gonna do the normal attack. See, it does the exact same thing. You gain crimson crystals just like that, and you consume all of it by pressing ephemeral. You have full concerto energy. It deals big PP damage, basically. So you deal more damage the more crimson buds you consume, and you go into this budding state, which deals more basic attack damage, as you can see right there. bigger damage. The ult isn't really anything much, but just pure damage. Alright, so now we're gonna quickly go over her stats and her build and what you need to build your Camellya. So right now, I got 2,300 attack with 71 crit rate and 288 crit damage. Looking at the full stats, we got basic attack 22, heavy attack 7. You don't need this. You really only need basic attack, and if you want to have more damage on your liberation, then you put more liberation damage bonus. For the weapon, I was actually running Emerald of Genesis. It's been days since Camellya came out, and I've been doing a lot of testing. So yeah, that's why I'm running the Emerald of Genesis. I didn't even notice. But I do have the Red Spring as well, her signature weapon. If you don't have the Red Spring, of course, you'd want to go for Emerald Genesis. It's just a really good sword weapon. Also, the event weapon right here. I think this might be the best 4-star DPS weapon, guys. For the Echo set, we got the full piece or 5-piece Havoc set. But I can see why Lingering Tunes would also be a viable option for Camellya, because she does require a lot of on-field time, but Havoc set is the way to go. If you're new to the game, then sure, you go for a 2-piece Havoc, 2-piece Lingering Tunes, or you can go full Lingering Tunes, whichever you have better. But ideally, the goal is you'd want farm Havoc set. Okay, so now, moving on to the cost 4, I'm personally running the Dreamless and not the Crownless. You can run the Crownless as well, because we don't really need the Resonance skill buff. You're only gonna get the Havoc damage buff, so you can use the Crownless, Echo Cancel, and go back to Camellya. I just like Dreamless a lot more. For the cost 3, I'm running 2 Havoc, but you can also run Havoc in attack piece because we got so much Havoc damage already on our kit, and I don't really think it's gonna make that much of a difference. Her weapon gives basic attack damage bonus. So something to keep in mind is basic attack is a multiplier and Havoc damage is another multiplier. So those two are just multipliers, and the multipliers here are additive. Most of them are additive. So you can just run for attack. So you have more base stat where the damage or the multipliers of the Havoc damage and the basic attack is going to come from. Of course, we have attack percent for our cost ones as well. And every single one of these echoes, you want to have crit rate and crit damage. Those are your priority to have. Next is attack percent, then the basic attack damage bonus. So next is the Forte tree or the skill tree. We got 10 on everything except for the intro skill, because it's Camellya. You don't really need to level up the normal attack all the way to 10. So the priority is Forte skill. Next is the Resonance skill. And then everything else you can leave at 8. But guys, just level 10 everything. And she's just that good. She's just that good. Alright, so now moving on to the team comps and the rotations. This is really, really important, guys. For the team comps, easily Sanhua and Shorekeeper. You can run Verena instead of Shorekeeper, but I highly suggest Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper is just so good with Camellya. This whole rotation with this team, it's just perfect and smooth, guys. It's amazing. I don't know what else to say, but it's just perfect. It's just perfect. Sanhua is fast with the Concerto energy, can outro skill really fast. So Sanhua, for those of you who don't know, Sanhua offers basic attack damage amplification by 38%. Shorekeeper is a healer and a buffer, and her ult is just insane. So yeah, you don't really need to look for any other options. This is just the best. You can also run Dungeon in a Havoc amplification, 23% for 14 seconds. But Sanhua is just so good. The rotation is just so fast with Sanhua. Dungeon can't even compare. For the rotation, it's very clean, very straightforward. It's just Shorekeeper, Sanhua, then Camellya. We go Shorekeeper. What we have to do is just fill up Shorekeeper's Concerto energy a little bit, and then we go ult here. Ult, Echo skill, and then the skill, and then we go Sanhua, ult, skill, dodge that. We go to Camellya. Ult here. We use our skill, and then we spin. Dodge this one. Then, full Crimson Bud. Emerald. There we go. And then we just keep hitting, just keep spinning. There we go. And then Echo skill, E. Then go to Shorekeeper. Rinse and repeat. Go back to Camellya a little bit. Do a little bit of normal attack, just to get a little bit more Forte gauge. Then we fill up Shorekeeper again. There we go. Back to Sanhua. Kill, ult. Oh, I forgot. You need to hit at least once. Ult here. Oh, that didn't crit. There we go. I don't know if we did it in less than a minute, but I think that's pretty close. I messed up quite a bit. Also, I didn't crit, but you get the point. Anyway, that's the rotation. With the second rotation, I do want to add in a little bit of normal attack with Camellya, so just to get a little bit of Concerto energy and Resonance energy. Alright guys, so the last part of the video, we're gonna do a bit of comparison. We're gonna do Camellya S0 with Red Spring versus Camellya S0 with Emerald of Genesis. We're gonna compare the damage, everything, the numbers from the basic attack, the spinning thing, and all the way to ephemeral, going to the ult. Alright, so first we're going to do S0 Camellya plus the Emerald of Genesis, and then we're gonna go Red Spring, and then S1, S2, and so on and so forth. Alright?
A chance to fulfill my mission. I'm living in a dark living in a lost land. A heartbeat for a demon. Always is in a siege land. I'm scared in the balance. I'm standing on razor's edge now. All my life is over. I'm ready, but I'm ready. It's something down now. There's no time for indecision. I'm living in a dark land. The love is in a lost hand. When I hop off new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in the season. Remind us what we're here for. Creating new life. Creating rhythms in the season. My way of conflict. One goes what we do. Back when the last two, the boss is so free and clear. Don't ask if I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. That's when you start, it's constantly drawing nearer. I'm living in a dry land. The love is in a long land. When I hop off new beginnings, burn our feet. Now we need it, a heartbeat for demon. Always is in a siege land. Remind us we're here for. Creating new life. Creating rhythms in the season.
And that's it for the video, guys. To answer the question, is she worth the hype? It's an astounding yes. Camellya is so strong at S0 without the signature weapon. With the signature weapon, she just gets stronger. With more sequences that she gets to, she gets even stronger. As you saw the difference between S0, S1, and S2. But is Camellya free to play friendly? I think the showcases answered for itself already. Even at S0, even with the Emerald of Genesis, a standard weapon that anyone could get, Camellya still deals a lot of damage. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I do hope you enjoyed the video or learned something new in this video. And if you did, please don't forget to leave a like. Last but not least, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing more content in the future. I also play some other games. So if you're interested in me playing a different game, then go check out this video right here or right here. That's it. See you all in the next video. Peace.